Yeah, we are in here. We are in here. We are in here. What's up? What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good? This man Theo Butler, and welcome to another view discussion. Blade, red band, view discussion. That's the word. That's the phrase of the day. Phrase of the year. That's what we're going forward with. View discussion, where we come in, we do a comic book review, and we have a live discussion while we're doing it. Yeah, nice little read along and everything like that. I don't want to say anybody can do a comic book review because that's not true. What I will say is I want to do it this way, and y'all rocking with me and everything like that. So I think we got something good and everything like that. What is going on? Kamoyo King, the president of the Black Panther fan group, is in the building. Y'all see what we got going on today? Blade, red band 1 through 3. Blade, red band 1 through 3. There's some violence going on around here. There's some violence. Blade is back. Blade is back. Last time we saw Blade, he was going through something, blood hunt, but it was looking worse for well. Like he was really going through something. Like my dog was going through something. But we in here though. We got Blade. We got the red band. Shout out to Brian Hill bringing it to us and everything like that. So we've read it. We've digested it. We did all that. So we're gonna do our darnest to regurgitate it, break it down, issue at a time. So we're going to start off with Blade Red Band, issue number 1. We're going to go ahead and get to the gist of the things and everything like that. If this is your first time popping up, thank you so much for rocking with a brother. You could have been anywhere else at this particular moment in time. You chose to be here. So thank you so much for that. If you catching the replay, that is absolutely okay. You could have been watching anything else. You chose to give me a chance, the Rock With Me Nation a chance. Thank you so much for that. If you like what we're doing, hit that subscribe button. It is absolutely free. Become a member of the Rock With Me Nation. That's what we're talking about over here. So that's it. Let's get on off. Juju, what's going on? My fellow Devil Dogs is in the building. What's going on? Let's go and get on up into issue 1, right? We're going to go ahead and jump all up into issue 1. So we got Lupi Island. Lupi, Lupe, however you want to pronounce it. That's where Blade at, and Blade looking kind of rough. Hero Z returns. Are you happy that T'Challa will get recasted soon? I can't say that because I haven't heard it from Kevin Feige. That is a great question, but I don't get caught up in rumors. I learned that as a child not to give rumors energy. So this whole mess did not start with a rumor. It actually started with a guy coming to the stage with a baseball cap on, with a sports coat on, and a pair of jeans. And so I'm not doing nothing till he do what he did then. And wasn't no rumor then. It wasn't no rumor. It wasn't no rumor. He came to the stage. So I get it. A whole bunch of people can't wait to do videos on it. They gonna tell you it's rumor. Mind you, they doing videos on a rumor. Ain't nobody did a video yet on a damn fact, and they want you to get crunk about a damn rumor. Well, I'm too old. I'm too old to get caught up in rumors. I'm too grown for that. I don't believe in that. I believe in equal energy. Keep that same energy. So I appreciate the question. I understand it. I really, really do. But I'm telling you, I can't speak for nobody else. I'm not excited about nothing until he come to the stage and say, we here at Marvel Studios, myself specifically, Kevin Feige, has decided to recast the role of T'Challa. Now, there's some stuff there now right along with that, because when you say recast the role of T'Challa, don't say nothing to me about no bastard child. And before anybody get upset about that word, that phrase, that terminology and everything like that, I am a child born out of wedlock. I don't get mad. It is what it is. You don't want your child saddled with that title, you need to marry the mother of the child. And Ryan Coogler, with a stroke of the pen, just as easily as he wrote they got married, just as easily as he wrote she had a child from him over there in the islands, he could have easily wrote they got married too. He didn't do that. It is what it is. That's it. That ain't what this photo. Blade, red band, issue 1. Lupe Island. Blade looking rough. Blade looking rough. Blade looking down on his luck. Blade look traumatized. My dog looked like he been through some stuff. My dog ain't even in the city. My dog looked like he out there on the island, the beaches and everything like that. Like he just need him some alone time, some much needed alone time, trying to fix him something to eat, right? That fish look horrible. I'm just saying the fish look bad, but he gonna make it do what it's gonna do. Snake trying to creep up on him and everything. What's going on, Black Panther? What's going on? Snake trying to creep up on him, and Blade make it do what it do. And you know, so okay, cool. He going about his business. I'm guessing he feel like he need to get back to being himself. He walking through the town. He got a little change on him. He go to this merchant. Merchant got a little steel on him. Blade fashions himself a blade. Pun intended. He fashions himself a blade. Minding his own John Brown business. This dude that I initially called Stitches. If you reading Blade, Red Band, you know why I call him Stitches. That's what I call him, Stitches. His name Damien, but I call him Stitches. Stitches pull up. Stitches pull up. He tell Blade it's time to get back to the business of killing. You been on a break for too long. It's time to get back to killing. I work for the spell guard. We got somebody we need you to kill. Of course, Blade go to talking that talk because Blade don't like folks pulling up in his house like that. Turns out that Damien is a student of the mystic arts. Damien know how to do that whole thing when he ain't really here. Cast illusions, things of that nature. Gets on the helicopter with Blade. Blade get on the helicopter with Damien. I guess they go to Damien's spot. Damien being rude as hell. He got like a 9. That's a nice buffet is what he had laid out. He had a nice spread laid out and everything like that. I know who Blade is. Damien know who Blade is. He knew where Blade was. We didn't even know where Blade was. He know where Blade is. That's what I ain't understand. He wanted Blade to do something for him. Brought out this dude that looked like damn. Looked like damn warmed over hell. Damn warmed over hell with a whole bunch of sprinkles of ocean on it. Like that's what he looked like. You seen the dude took his hoodie off. Dude looked damn. They wanted Blade to delete Buddy. Blade wasn't gonna do that. They got beside themselves. I'm trying to understand at what point did they not know who that was they went to go get. His reputation precedes him. That's why you went to go get him. You went to go get him to get this dude named Van Helsing. You went to go get him. You didn't go get Van Helsing. You went to go get him to get Van Helsing. What made you think y'all could run up on this dude just because y'all had a disagreement? Well, they had a disagreement about how to handle business. Damien, some of Damien's homeboys and everything like that there, and they all get deleted. No muss, no fuss, they all get deleted. Now, Damien had gave Blade a dagger. Me and Juju, those people that used to going off hiking, y'all understand what I'm getting ready to say. Those of y'all that don't, it's cool. It's cool. Find you somebody to do. Orientating a map. That's what we would call it in the Marine Corps, orientating a map. Blade has said dagger. Blade takes said dagger, lays it over a map. Voila. Voila, voila, however you want to say it. And that is where Blade knows he needs to go find punches. So yeah, that was issue 1. Red band style. Oh, my bad. Sonla. There's a dungeon in Sonla, and there's in Sonla, the dungeon sits Van Helsing. Looks meant now. I didn't really say that much about Van Helsing because we really don't get that much of a character development. We really don't know that much. But this ain't the Van Helsing we grew up with. This ain't the good one. This ain't the good one. This one here is on demon time or vampire time, whatever you want to say. He on that type of time. Well, there's a dungeon in Sunlaw, and clearly, I don't know how, but a vampire goes to tell Van Helsing that Blade is on the way. He already know. But he already knew. So that was issue 1. He already knew that Blade was on the way. What did I get from issue 1? Well, issue 1 picked up right where we left off with Blood Hunt. Blade looking rough and traumatized. Okay, so cool. We're going to respect the continuity and everything like that. So we don't get a rejuvenated Blade. We get a Blade that is going through something emotionally. Still rough. Still don't like folks and everything like that. So that aspect of Blade is still very much true. Damien, if you saw me do the comic book review for the Blade issue 1, I like Damien as a character. He's that comedic character that you can never get enough of seeing him get his behind kicked. You can never see him get faded enough. You can't. You always want to remember Godzilla, King Kong. Remember Scar King? Well, not him. Remember Scar King's #1 henchman. You know, the one that Kong threw a rock at, hit him upside the head. He was good comic relief. Damien is good comic relief. If you ever do a movie with Blade, I understand there's only been one Blade. There's only going to be one Blade. But if we ever do another Blade movie, find a way to get Damien in there. That's going to be funny as I don't know what. I would love to see Damien in there and everything like that. But I like issue 1 by and large because it kept the story going. It does introduce us to a new antagonist per se. And I can tell you that the antagonist does make their presence felt as the story goes on. So what did y'all think about Blade Red Band issue 1? Your boy Blade done been through it. Yeah. My dog been through it. My dog been through it, and I'm liking the fact that he was written in the first issue like he'd been through it. That does make sense. He got money. He got money to go by. So this is Blade that he making. Like, damn all that other stuff. This his Blade. Not the Blade, not a Blade, but his Blade, because he made this Blade. All right. I ain't mad at it. You know, it's nice when you can make your own stuff. Make your own stuff. That was a good movie, man. So yeah, I liked it. Yeah, I did. I liked it too. Godzilla versus Kong. Of course, I think if you want to, somebody that grew up watching Godzilla movies back in the day, that was a good one. So yeah. So we get to Blade issue 2. I want to make sure we good. We good? We get to Blade issue 2, and my dog look clean. You see it? Nice fade and everything like that right there. Question. I want to ask y'all a question. We talking about Blade. Deadpool and Wolverine. I was looking at something, and I don't know. I'm asking y'all, my eagle eye members and everything like that. The Rock With Me Nation members that's got that eye. Was Wesley Snipes wearing a wig? Because the thing at the top, it kind of looked, I don't know, it didn't look, because I remember when he was Blade, like that he wasn't Blade, but you remember Blade, he had a fade and everything like that when he was Blade. He had a fade, fade. But no fade in this one. And what made me look, because I always thought, I was like, well, okay, because he said before he was just working out, that was him. This time, he had to put on a suit with some pads in it. He wasn't gonna be that dude. But because Wesley don't really grow hair like that no more. He don't really grow hair like that no more. So I was wondering if that was a hole behind unit. Y'all let me know. I'm not Grand Matter, what's going on? Grand Matter, my spiritual advisor in the building. Grand Matter, what's going on? So y'all let me know. Somebody, Rock With Me Nation, hit me up. I ain't saying, I'm just saying, like, I don't know, but it just, anyway, back to Blade Red Band 2. Blade is making it do what it do. My dog didn't got clean. My dog done got clean. You see him walking the streets and everything. Now, you would think that with Damien pulling up on him where he was, Lupe, right? And you would think Pontius, knowing who he is, Pontius Van Helsing, that is the big bad. That's the big bad in this story. Pontius. You would have thought that the criminals where he was, Malon, you would have thought they would have knew who he was. No, they don't. Clearly, they didn't get the memo, or rather, I don't know if they gave two damns, but they pulled up on Blade. He tried to get them to walk away, but as he said in a Blade movie, some folks always trying to ice skate uphill. Well, these folks right here, they effed around and found out. They effed around and find out. And he ain't just doing what we've come to see, expect as Blade stuff. Oh no, he turning into mist too. Swear he ain't no vampire. You walk like a duck, you quack like a duck. You might not want to be a duck, but you just need to know that Peking soup is on the menu. I ain't. Anyway, Blade making it do what it do. And you know, Blade, we are not going to get too far along in a Blade story without a female pulling up. We know that. We know we're not going to get too far along in any Blade story without a female pulling up. Well, a female pulls up. Her name is Elena, and Elena don't care either. Now, she don't do what Blade do because she not Blade. But Elena got more to her than what we think Elena got to her, which is crazy the way she talks about stuff. So Elena puts hands on a motorcycle. You say she did what? I say she put hands on a motorcycle, specifically her right hand. Think Misty Knight. Just think Misty Knight, low budget Misty Knight, but just think Misty Knight. That's what we got going on here. Turns out Elena is a gun-wielding cyborg, a gun-wielding female with a cybernetic right arm. It's not like Misty's though. It ain't that advanced and everything like that. It ain't that advanced. But she got that. She invites Blade. They chop it up, kick the bobo and everything like that. She don't like vampires either. She don't like, and her thing is Blade is a vampire. Blade thing is he ain't a vampire. And Grand Madam Tarot, it is in this issue, Blade Red Band issue 2, where Blade gets a raw steak thrown at him, and he's looking at her like, what you do? What you doing? She said, "Oh, I thought that's what you're all vampires." No, I'm not no vampire. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. The irony to that situation, because she's a cyborg, she eats raw meat. It processes better that way. I never knew when it came to cyborgs that they consume their food raw. Me being a Colonel Steve Austin, $6 Million Man fan, growing up, Titans. I got Victor Stone there and there. I had no idea. I was this old when I found out that cyborgs eat raw meat. Yeah, I was this old. I had no idea, but now that I know, we're gonna go ahead and commit that to memory. Anyway, while at her, I don't know, her crib, right? While there, she brings Blade up to speed on the type of person that Pontius is. She recants the story. We get a playback. There's this child going through some stuff. Like I had the bandages on the head, leg missing. The child takes a bite out of Pontius's arm. We pretty much guess what happened from there. They don't really show it. What they do show is that after Elena tells Blade this story, they decide to leave. She throws a bomb because she don't want to leave any traces behind him and everything like that. Blade say he driving, I guess. They get in their red sports car. Think Fast and the Furious. Yeah, blow up the spot. That's it. They out. I want to tell y'all my thoughts in regards to issue 2, and more or less a transitional issue. We're going to introduce the female. We're going to introduce the female character, and we're going to let her character evolve. Right now, she's playing the role of a untrustworthy antagonist, female antagonist. But we got to see some more gore. We got to see Blade display some of his vampire abilities. We also get to see or understand that to a degree, he has not come to grips with him being a vampire, which is the damnedest thing. Damnedest thing. Because if we remember the first run, Brian Hill, who did he go to? He went to Dracula. And what did Dracula do? What did Blade have to do? Drink. Okay. You needed to drink. You needed to power up. You need to go through that whole Godzilla evolution thing. Okay, well, you did that. Well, you can't really say that no more. Right. Unless you, because we got vampires walking around now. We don't need to act like that. Ever since Blood Hunt, you got vampires walking around in broad daylight now. So what's the difference? You ain't lusting for blood like that. You thinking rationally? They thinking rationally? I don't know. So it was an issue. Red Band. We got to see some more of Pontius, what he's capable of, and things of that nature. We got to see Blade be a badass. We did. So red sports car equals root chakra. Okay, I like that, Grand Madam. Love $6 million man. Man, listen, that's some stuff. Oh yeah, the protein slurping. I didn't know the cyborgs or ate anything in the first place. Maybe she's a hybrid. Hey, that's why we talking. Hey, Miss Theo B thought Wesley Snipes a wig it too in Deadpool and Wolverine because Wesley Snipes' hair too crispy to be. Yeah, I was just wondering. These male hair universe. What do you say? Come on, yo, that was a hairpiece. I just because we remember his previous movies, not just the fade, but the tattoo, right? The tattoo, which was a trademark, right? We didn't get that in Deadpool and Wolverine. So I was wondering, because I know we can't really do phase, unit pieces as phase. I don't think we're really there yet. I don't think we're really there yet. But yeah. Blade Red Band, I don't want to call it a change of pace. I will call it an introductory issue, an issue used to introduce us to a new character. That's what I will say. If I had to sum it up, I believe Blade 2 was more so about us being introduced to Elena, learning her character. She doesn't trust vampires. She's very, very familiar with the type of character, type of person that Pontius is. Clearly, she's been through some things, having lost an arm. She does come across as a no-nonsense person, jaded. So yeah, if I had to look at issue 2 for what it was, this was a let's take this issue to get the fans acquainted with another character that we're gonna probably be seeing a lot of throughout the series. So y'all let me know what y'all thoughts are. That's how I'm feeling about it. So we move over to Blade Red Band issue 3, and I ain't gonna lie, doggone, some stuff. Blade Red Band issue 3 justifies why this is a Red Band series. I'm gonna say that one more time. Blade Red Band issue 3 justifies why this is a Red Band series. So we open up. We in a triage center somewhere we don't know, undiscovered, war zone, whatever. We see a young lady, a lot of blood, laying in the hospital, laying in the hospital rack and everything like that. Looked like she about to go under. Got this mysterious figure messing with the, I'm gonna call it the drip. I'm gonna call it the drip. You know, the pouch with blood in, right? Well, she's not doing well. She got some shrapnel sticking out her side. It ain't gonna go right. Red stuff all over the room and everything. But the doctor that looked like he getting ready to tend to her, he got red glowing eyes. He don't look like Scott Summers. So that ain't him. No. This is Pontius. Pontius then pulled up. And Pontius is, the woman isn't taking the blood from the triage unit. No, he's allowing her to receive his blood is what he doing. And she wake up, well, she wasn't gone, but his blood don't necessarily mix with her blood like that. And if y'all remember Jeff John, you remember the water lanterns? Remember the water lanterns? Remember the red lanterns? Remember the red lanterns? You remember what happened when you get a red lantern ring on your finger? You know how you was the blood that you had previously? Yeah, that's what she did. That's what she did. And she immediately goes to attack the doctor. Now, the doctor is a sister, Sistuh. She goes to attack the sister. Pontius calms her down. And Pontius starts having a conversation with the sister. She want to know, though, before you say anything to me, are you finna delete me? No. Anyway, he goes about his business of explaining himself to the sister, tells her, hey, it's a lot of carnage outside. I can't tell you I'm the one responsible for it, but it's a lot of carnage outside. She looking at him. She ain't really understanding what's going on. She shook because he made her look. Slave to the rhyme book. So he trying to let her know what's going on and everything. She says, oh God, I wish he'd have been there. You needed him that day. He's like, we can speak of him later. Today I'm offering you my protection. Protection, it seems, you need currently. Remember when I just said, he said it's a lot of stuff, carnage going on outside? I can't say I was responsible for it. Right. It's some bandits, some bandoleros outside. You like that? Bandoleros? Is that a word? Bandoleros outside, making it do what it gonna do. She come out there, the doctor, to reason with him, try and let him know, hey, look, today really ain't a good day for y'all to be doing what y'all doing. No, no. Because you know the bandoleros gonna talk that talk. They should have just left in, or better yet, not even pulled up. The young lady who received Pontius's blood earlier, right? She's on demon time right then and there. She literally snatched somebody's heart out their chest. We switch back over to Elena and Blade, and Elena and Blade are being pursued, except this is Elena and Blade. She got a bad attitude. She got a bad attitude. He got a bad attitude, which means they got a bad attitude, which is a bad thing for the criminals that's pursuing them, because they, yeah. He does what he does. She does what she does. This don't last long at all. in a red sports car. Think Fast and the Furious. Think Fast and the Furious. So they ease up. Where were they headed? To the triage center. Turns out the doctor is Elena's friend. Elena was trying to get there where she was. They get there. Blade, using his abilities, is able to play back what happened to a degree. Elena goes inside, and what she sees, remember when I said issue 3 justifies why this is a red band. I'm not going to show you. You need to get issue 3. That was horrible. That was horrible. So, of course, Elena gets set off by what she sees, because what she sees is the remains of her friend, the doctor. Yeah. So what did she do? She shoot Blade. Remember when I said she don't like vampires? Yeah. Well, as far as she was concerned, he could only serve a purpose: lead her to Pontius and save her friend. Well, her friend ain't alive no more, and this where we at. And she know these bullets won't kill him. That's the thing about it. So the dude who you felt could help you, help your friend now gone. Wasn't his fault. You know it wasn't his fault. You know you cannot delete him with what you're doing. And never mind. Can't wait for issue 4. I say issue 4. I can't wait for issue 4. I can't wait for issue 4 because Theo, it's a comic book, right? It's comic book. It's comic book. So I can say it. He all ass whoop. No, it's a comic book. Say real life, it's fiction. Well, in real life, if somebody did you like that, you whoop their ass. Okay, well, this fiction. I'm not condoning violence in real life. In the comic books, though, he owe her ass whoop. How you gonna shoot me? Cause your homegirl got deleted by somebody. You talk about anger management problems. That's anger management for real. That said, what's going on, Big Chad? What's going on? That said, I found issue 3 to definitely be a change of pace. To me, it was more up tempo, and rightfully so, wrongfully so. I did a lot of laughing in issue 3. Now there might be something wrong with me, but because I thought some stuff was funny. Like, one, you thought he wasn't gonna do nothing to you. Like, I don't even know why he told that lie. That was just such an obvious lie in and of itself. You know what? Can I say that? Y'all know I got a cat, right? And how y'all would hear the cat outside the door, mewling and everything like that. The cat been in the office the whole time. The cat has been in the office the whole time and has not said a word. Oh, now you want to talk? Don't do that. Don't do that. Anyway, what are your thoughts thus far on Blade Red Band issues 1 through 3? I'm enjoying it. It's a different story, as it should be. It's a different story from what we got with the Adana and everything like that. Different story, as it should be. Blade coming off of a blood hunt. Eric seemed like he really ain't playing the radio like that, so I'm picking it up. I'm gonna keep up with these notes. Bro don't suffer from pacing with Blade. No. Like I said, and you know what? It's a loaded thing for me when it comes to Ultimate Black Panther. Say, Theo, why? So this is me. I'm not saying anybody else. I'm not saying anybody else. Yes, we're going to continue talking about Blade. We're not going to be here too long, though, because we do have to get ready and everything like that. We do have Friday Night Vibe with my brother D-Real. But this is the way that I look at Ultimate Black Panther. So the first 4 issues, Ultimate Universe, right? Did comic book review, covered it. And so when you read the Ultimate story, I know it's not infinite. There's not an infinite amount of time to write them stories. There is an ending already there. T'Challa is going to wind up on the Ultimates. He is. Well, this, like I said, this just me my way of thinking. Well, you got to give me the origin story, and you know this story is wrapping up over here. You know it. You know what date it's wrapping up. Your character is going to be on the Ultimates. You know there's going to be a final story. Whether we extend this universe, make it its own separate universe where we got ongoing stories, or we just wrap this universe up. You know, as the writer of any of those stories, you got an end date. You got an end date. It's right there because you're building up to a point. Well, there's something that rightfully so, wrongfully so, comes into play with that. What do you fill in the gap with? What do you fill in the gap with? And what I mean when I say that, somebody could have told you, okay, well, the Ultimate Universe, and I'm just spitballing here, the Ultimate Universe is going to be around for 24 months. Do you have a story that's 24 months long? Or do you have a 12-month story? If all you got is a 12-month story, and I'm not insinuating that that's what Brian Hill has, but if all you got is a 12-month story, then you got to stretch that story out to 24 months. It's going to be some lag time. Wherein if I'm coming in, like I say, I don't know the number count, that all of that does come into play. If the number count is 12, you got 12 issues. Oh, say less. You coming in running. You got 12 issues. You know you got 12 issues. You damn right there's going to be an up-tempo story. It is. It is. Here we go. 12 rounds of boxing, 15 rounds of boxing, 3 rounds of boxing. Oh, you ain't got the 3 rounds? You better get it in. You ain't got the 3 rounds. You ain't got time to be over here dilly and dally. No. You got 3 rounds. You got 3 rounds to either get them up out of there. You got 3 rounds to make a hell of an impression on the judges. But you ain't got time to be sitting up here looking pretty. You ain't got time to be sitting up here jabbing all night long. No, you better give something. You better give folks something they can ooh and ah about quite a bit in 3 rounds. So hush. I wish you would. Hold on. About to have a dead cat, because if he jump up on the table, it's gonna go left. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I would not do anything for anybody to come say anything about my cat. No, I would not harm my cat. But that said, Blade issue 3. Hold on for a second. Y'all give me a second. I know. You been quiet long enough. You can't be quiet no more. Come on. He was such a dick, boy. All right, we back. We back. So yeah, like I said, I'm enjoying it. Yes, there's definitely a difference in writing styles. Should be different character, different story point in regards to Blade and T'Challa and everything like that. But yes, there's definitely a difference in pacing. Kitty is telling you what he knows. As a writer myself, I would think that I would need a cliffhanger for each book. Hey, Blade is the hot dish. Ultimate Black Panther's on simmer in the crock pot. I mean, it might be. It might be. Yeah, but sometimes the ass whooping is required, except if it's for me. Yeah, he got to put hands on her. So I liked it. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. The red band, the artwork, the writing style. We got more Van Helsing. That's a character that I'm interested in. I am interested in Van Helsing. I do want to see Damien come back. I would like to see Damien be a recurring character. But here we are, what? We 3 issues in, and by and large, the characters that we got Blade, of course, protagonist. We got Elena, right? We got Damien, don't know if he down for the count. And we got Van Helsing. We got Van Helsing. So we got a main protagonist. I'm going to say a main antagonist. Yeah, main protagonist, a main antagonist. We got another character who's either going to be an asset or a liability going forward, that being Elena. And we got a character that I think got something. I like Damien. I don't know what it is about Damien, but I like Damien. So that's what that is. Y'all let me know what y'all thoughts are. We will be coming back to y'all tomorrow. We are coming back with Shadow Cabinet. And having reached out to the writer today, we might have him in the audience. So make sure you got your notifications on. We will be coming back with another view discussion tomorrow, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we will be going over Shadow. Listen. Shadow Cabinet issue 2 was intense. Shadow Cabinet issue 2 is a page turner. You want to talk about pacing? You want to talk about pacing? Go get Shadow Cabinet issue 2. Shadow Cabinet issue 2 will have you flipping pages trying to figure out what's happening on the next page. So I cannot wait to bring that to y'all tomorrow. Cannot wait to have that discussion tomorrow. Nobody better touch Grand Madam. Grand Madam, I will fly up there. These hands ready to eat. But also these hands ready to eat for everyone. That said, we out. Thank y'all so much. This has been a blast. Make sure you got your notifications on. We're going to do this again. In the meantime, in between time, in memory of the late, great Don Cornelius and Chadwick Boseman, I wish each and every last one of y'all love, peace, and so we out.